Good afternoon, folks. My name is Jim Aspel. I'm a workers' compensation attorney in Farmington, Connecticut. I wanted to tell you a story this afternoon about a consultation that I did this week. The prospective client came in to talk to us about filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy petition. That's one of the services that we provide to our workers' compensation clients if need be. And the individual had been out of work for approximately a year and had accumulated a tremendous amount of medical debt, fell behind on their credit card payments, their mortgage payments, and things of that nature. So during the course of the consultation, it came to light that the person was employed in the health industry in a skilled nursing facility, and that particular person was required to go to work during the COVID-19 pandemic as it existed here in Connecticut. Unfortunately, the individual did contract COVID and was admitted to the hospital in April of 2020 and was admitted there for approximately 2 months. The person was significantly ill and was one of those really difficult COVID cases. So when they got out of the hospital, obviously they were behind on their expenses and they had all of these medical bills to contend with. Now, what the person didn't know was that in Connecticut, there's an executive order that protects people who are frontline workers as defined by the government who had to work and contracted COVID during a period of time ranging from March of 2020 to approximately early June. I think the exact date is June 5th or something in there. But in any event, April 5th, when this person was admitted to the hospital, was squarely within that statutory presumption. And nobody had told this person that they would be entitled to file a claim for workers' compensation benefits on account of the COVID-19 illness. So as a result of the consultation, rather than filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy petition protection, we're going to be filing a claim for workers' compensation benefits. In addition to the employment at the job in Connecticut, this particular individual had 2 additional jobs at skilled nursing facilities over and above the primary job in Connecticut. So they had 3 jobs that they were losing wages from. So in Connecticut, that's a concurrent employment case. So by filing the workers' compensation claim, we're going to be able to get this individual wage replacement for that period of time where they were unable to work, not only for their job in Connecticut, but because of the 2 other jobs, or on account of the 2 other jobs that they were missing out on. So that's a substantial monetary payout that this person is going to get. In addition, the workers' compensation carrier is going to be responsible for paying 100% of the hospital expenses and 100% of any of the COVID-related medical bills that this person has incurred. So that's going to have a tremendous benefit to them. They're going to have a tremendous financial burden lifted off of their shoulders. And in fact, rather than having to file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy protection, they're going to come into a 6-figure financial windfall and have their medical bills handled. Not only that, because it's a workers' compensation claim, going forward, their ongoing medical expenses are going to be covered. This person, as I indicated, had a relatively severe case of COVID-19, so they've been left with residual pulmonary problems. They have ongoing medication needs. We don't know what the future is going to hold for them, obviously, medically. They may need oxygen down the road. They may need additional respiratory therapy. There's all sorts of things that they might be entitled to, but by virtue of bringing this workers' compensation claim, they are going to be entitled to that. So the point of this video is, if you think that you may have a COVID-related workers' compensation claim, it's worth your while to speak to a Connecticut workers' compensation practitioner and make sure that you're not entitled to a claim for benefits that you're not otherwise aware of. Bankruptcy may not be the thing you need to do. You may actually have a viable workers' compensation claim. So if you think that this may apply to you, or if you have any workers' compensation questions in general, I'm always more than happy to speak with you about that. I'm a board-certified workers' compensation in Connecticut, and I have been since 2001. You can call me in Farmington. My telephone number is 860-523-8783. You can visit us on the web. The website address is www.aspellaw.com, or I invite you to join our Facebook group, which is Ask a Connecticut Workers' Compensation Attorney. If you like this video or you find it helpful, feel free to give us a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. We have all sorts of videos out here on various topics with respect to workers' compensation in the state of Connecticut. And I hope you have a nice weekend and you found this video at least somewhat helpful. Thanks.